Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and fellow Scorpio. This is our weekly reading for September 29th through October 5th, or whenever you come across this message, it's meant for you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. The way the layout of this is going to work is I'm going to do a general reading, then I'm going to look at the creative portion, which some readers call the work career sector, but I feel like it's what we create, what we put out into the universe. And then I'm going to look at our love. First, for those of us that are looking for love or in relationship. And then we're going to look at the chismosa cards, which spill all the tea for those of us in separation. We'll look at the shadow work for this week and what we can manifest. All right, it's chaptered, so take a look, like, share, subscribe, and I hope you come back. All right, to start off the readings, we have dreams and choice. Look at that, dreams and choice. Now this Libra eclipse, all right, it's a solar eclipse and it's happening in our 12th house. So that's the house of the subconscious. So this is an amazing time. Let me get my words out. An amazing time to release like an old habit. Let's say you're stuck in a loop, right? A pattern, something that is actually self-sabotaging. So in order to reach your dreams, there's a choice here to be made, but you have the support. You have universal support this week to let it go. And I'm hearing let it go with ease, which is going to be an amazing feeling, right? Because for as much as a Scorpios transform, the easier it can be done, the better. So for those of you that struggle with the transformation because, you know, we're a fixed sign, just remember that the way to the other side is through it, right? You can't just get over it. You literally have to work your way through the emotional turmoil, so to speak. But if you understand that this is a necessary contraction and expansion of your world, of your reality, to get you to your highest and best, then you can release things with a little bit more grace, so to speak. All right, so go ahead, let's give us 3 cards and we will clarify each of the cards for this general portion. I have the 6 of Wands, which is amazing. I'm hearing a victory in legal matters as well. Here we've got the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles has been about protecting yourself, your assets. Also, I feel like you've been in hermit mode, right? I know I have for quite some time, that rebuilding. And this has been that period of just kind of keeping things close. Because there's been so many changes, because there's been so much, people have been flaking out. And it's not purposeful, right? It's that we have, as a collective, been getting tons of ideas and downloads. Stay here, leave here, work there, create here, move. That we and our people that once were have completely shifted, and now it's time to move on. Queen of Cups, right? Find your passion, your desires. Find where it is that your heart song really sings the loudest. And what I mean by that, Scorpio, is that we often have a way of living other people's dreams, right? Supporting other people's choices. And then when it comes to filling our own cups, an unhealed Scorpio is often left with empty cups and people coming to them with pictures saying, can you help me out? This is a time of reflection to understand that's a loop you must leave, right? In order to get your highest and best timeline, you need the energy to do so. Put your oxygen mask on first. This solar eclipse is going to have you really looking at things, examining the subconscious reasons you behave and react the way you do. Devil card energy reduces to 6 over top of this 6 here. So you could be seeing the number 6. 6 is a Venusian number and of balance and harmony, and Venus is transiting our first house right now. So this is a great time to zhuzh yourself up, try something different, right? I did a little something different with my makeup in the spirit of the season, and just to have some fun, to see what it looked like. So, what do you guys think? It's different. But this devil energy is also Capricorn. And this is where you believe you need to be, right? You believe you need to be in that marriage. You believe you need to be in that friendship. You believe you need to be that person's best friend, that person's everything, and it's worn down on who you are, especially because you've evolved so much. And this is victory ahead for victory ahead for you in releasing this toxicity. And that's exactly how I started this reading, by reminding you that this energy is in our 12th house. 12th house will allow you to release that. Are you addicted to, and then fill in the blank, the physicality of it all, right? Who are you sharing your time and body with? The drink, the smoke, all the things, whatever it is, toxic relationships, right? With yourself even. And that's a big one to think about. Like, are you feeling ever at times that you're in a bad relationship with you and like you can't break up with yourself? Because you can't break up with yourself. What you can do though is encourage your demons to speak up. Like, what is it that you want from me? You need attention? What kind of attention do you need? You need to be out of your cage? What are you looking for? And 'tis the season, 'tis the witching season. So there is great victory ahead for you when you learn about yourself, the dark parts too. And it's what we do. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Comment below and let me know how you are feeling. Are you suddenly feeling the energy to release an old pattern, right? And don't worry about the how. You don't need to worry about the how, the intention, the will and the desire to do it. Ask the universe for help, and I promise you, 10 of Cups. This is you coming out of your shell. This is you having safety. There's something here that I'm picking up on, that for the first time, you're creating a space where you know that there's safety. And I love that. There's harmony, there's balance. You are the king, queen, the main character in this. And again, not everyone loves when I say this, but this 10 of Cups is people making a choice to look at their cups, a rainbow in the sky. They're making a choice to see this as the best thing that they could create and enjoying the moment, because we don't know the story here. This could be children that aren't theirs, land they can't afford. You never know. But they're making the choice, rainbow in the sky. 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment in family, in home, in health. And it really is just like that picture of safety. That's all I can say, that picture of safety, and maybe holding yours close, right? I feel also that there's this reconnection available for who you consider to be family. And I'm seeing this come through as children specifically. So maybe you're, who you are an auntie, uncle to, or your own kids. Knight of Wands. And I feel like this is an adventure coming your way, something that you really want to do. Because look, here we've got emotions driving us with the Queen of Cups, and then we've got this passionate energy of the Knight of Wands. And quite frankly, Scorpio, you could be attracting a fire sign. So we'll get into it when we look at the relationship sector. But this is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, right? Just to keep it, So this could be a pairing. And this also looks to be like someone who brings out the fun in you, the adventurous side. Now, if this isn't a romantic relationship, this could very well just be some type of partnership, because Scorpios are coming back into their socialization. You guys, not you guys. You can tell I'm anti the whole thing, but I'm trying to get out there. I'm not anti the whole thing. It's just, for those of you who've been following me for some time, you know that the social anxiety of it all has been something that I'm working on, because I'm real weird, and it's hard to be around people because I'm awkward. Comment below if after your spiritual awakening or during it, you just got real weird, and now it's like, yikes. All right. Wow. But it's looking good for us, for those of us that want it. And I think it's going to come knocking on our door, even if we don't, because we deserve love. We deserve community, and we deserve happiness, even if we're weird. So go find your soul tribe. It's available to you. Now, we're going to look at what, like I said, some readers call the career money sector. But this is more, to me, the creation station, right? Like, what is it that we're putting out into the universe? And of course, how are we going to reap our abundance? And abundance looks different to all of us, right? Some of us, it's health. Some of us, it's material wealth. Some of us, it's love. And, no matter what it is, it's what you want, and what you want wants you. And it's okay. And that's the other thing I'm hearing. Release the guilt behind wanting to be successful. Know that you already are successful. and again, I just keep hearing what you want wants you, but it's important that you make decisions moving forward that are based on your passions and what drives your heart song. And I keep seeing this need to have, one moment, I'm seeing this beautiful ray of like golden light exiting the crown, and I'm seeing this green emerald light exiting the heart chakra, and I know those aren't necessarily colors, but that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing it go into a point and have this rose gold color, almost like this triangle coming out of the body. It's a beautiful vision they're showing me, and what they're saying is the key to manifesting anything that you want is to get the frequency of these two channels to agree and align. Once you have that, I'm hearing once you are in that frequency, you can tap into the energetics of anything you're looking to manifest. All right. I love that. All right, this reads wealth and direction, which is interesting because here we have choice again. And I was expecting to see the Lover's card, but in fact what we saw was the reverse of that, right? The polar energy of it, the Capricorn, because you know that the Devil card reduced, right? This is 15, reduced is 6, which is the Lover's card, meaning you're at a crossroads. So here we have two cards of direction and choice, leading me to believe that this eclipse energy is going to put options in our face. And I'm actually seeing that, options in our face. This reads wealth. You are working towards real wealth, Scorpio, prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Get in that creation station. This reads direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry as you are being divinely guided. And that's 100% facts. I know that there are some of you that have been looking for a means to an end, looking for career, for direction, and things feel so uncomfortable. I received all of those emails over the equinox, right? I did. And I'm so grateful that everyone reached out. Definitely some major changes going, and that birthing process of the new you is no different than the birthing process of a human, right? It's not easy, but it's worth it. And this says, don't worry about how long this takes. Know that you are being guided and that you are going to be put in places and situations where you find people that align with your vision and I'm hearing that will help you see the building blocks, the foundation of it. Interesting. All right. So what else do we have for Scorpio this week when it comes to our creations, our resources? I've got the Moon card. Something tells me that you're going to have a hidden talent. Interesting. A hidden talent comes up, or because see here, I saw this passion and purpose, right? Like your direction. How was it worded? You are being divinely guided towards your life purpose. And I've been getting that as well. There's a real need for authenticity in no matter what it is that you do. And you're going to be aligned with people. Hold on, too many cards flew out. You're going to be aligned with people that allow you to be your authentic self. And when I say allow, it's not like you need permission. It's that you are starting to feel an emotional security around you people coming into your life. There just seems to be, and now this card has flown out, some variation of it has flown out more than once. 7 of Swords. And I saw the 5 of Swords earlier. So look, it may be this is interesting because the Moon card came up as well. And then we have the 7 of Swords. You may have to take a second look at your resources, especially if there's some type of legal situation going on. There's a lot of lying, cheating, stealing, purposeful manipulation of contracts and funds. One moment. We're going to get clarification for sure. And I've got the 6 of Swords coming through. Better days ahead. Truth being revealed. One moment. This is interesting. Let me clarify. What more can you tell me about this? King of Swords. That's great news. The moon is, okay, let me tell you why I'm excited. The moon is being clarified by the King of Swords. Now, King of Swords sees the truth. They have clarity on a situation. They're like the Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords can often represent a professional person, like an attorney, a judge, a doctor, right? So this could be very much like, because we're in the finance sector of this reading, this is telling me that you might be getting information from, a legal situation that actually is what you've been waiting for to turn things into your favor. Like, things didn't exactly go as planned, let's say, in September, but it also, you kind of knew the stage was being set. So here's something about information coming through. We'll see what this is about, because this could also be if you are currently working for someone else. I'm hearing this, and you've been out on leave. Something's been amiss, like you've been out of the office, out of the physical workplace. I feel like someone has been crafting a plan to maybe make you look incompetent. So let's see. That's coming through pretty clearly also. And I think that it's going to backfire. One moment. Again, guys, remember, justice for Scorpio, balance the scales, put that in the comments, claim that energy 100%. Here we've got Scorpio showing up. You're showing up in your own reading, right? We've got the death card. Whoever it is that's trying to get over on you, Scorpio, they don't even understand. We are more than in touch, in tune. We feel it in our gut. And I feel like this is like the meet your maker week, where you call somebody out on whatever it is that's been going on in the background. And it's because you have information to do so with 100% confidence. I'm not making this up. Look, Chariot. Chariot is Cancer energy. You could be dealing with the Cancer. But this tells me that because you have information, because you're able to see something way more clearly, you take the bull by the horns and you are in a position of power. And you maintain neutrality and you keep your cool, because better days ahead. It's actually like you get a leg up. You start to actually see what's going on, which this is an amazing thing. This could be, again, a legal situation, or if somebody is trying to muster up smoke around your name. That's what I'm getting. And if you work for yourself or you have online, like maybe someone's trying to, there's like jealousy, something like that here. But Scorpio, once you find out the situation, you're not surprised. You just kind of get a handle on it and get ahead of the game, is how I'm hearing it. And again, direction and wealth, right? You're going to have to make some choices. This reading screams, Scorpio, make decisions. Interesting. So let's see what it's going to say for those of us that are in relationship or looking for relationship. My readings aren't just about necessarily romantic love in this particular sector. However, we are certainly primed to have a new romantic partner come into our lives, right? Something that's, maybe started brewing within the eclipse season. So that would have been September, just in the last few weeks. It's very likely that you would have met someone who seems or feels familiar. You also may be finding people in the community as well. That's the other thing. So be mindful of that energy. I have here Mouse Spirit. Now, this has come up for us more than once, which I love. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Scorpio, I have to say this because now I'm being called. There's something here very important about tending to the matters of health, right? So before I even get into the relationship portion, tend to your matters of health. This is a time where you're going to want to get your sexual organs checked, right? I don't know how else to word that. So if you're female, go to the GYN. If you're male, what do you go? Urologist? I'm not really sure. But yeah, you've got to go and get all that stuff checked. Go to your doctor and get whatever blood work you need. There's something here. Make sure it's all working, especially because it has to do, I'm not just making this up. It has to do because, I know it's Libra season, but it's really pre-Scorpio season. I'm a Libra moon. Okay. I know how it sounds. No offense, no shade to the Libras, but it's pre-Scorpio season. And once we get into our season, we become, unhinged. So go make sure everything's working. I mean that. Oh, and listen here, if you're not looking to get preggers or have some children out there, cover all that. Or make adjustments because it's out there. I'm telling you. I digress. Number 40, mouse spirit, tend to the small things, right? Take care of any last minute things. And when, not last minute things, like past due things, old paperwork, taxes, turn stuff in, whatever it is. Go see your doctors. Takes care of enrolling in that project, whatever your kids are in, right? Those little, that's what I'm hearing. Now, in terms of relationships, this is saying pay attention to your partner, right? Pay attention to the people that are coming into your life and celebrate the small victories as well. Celebrate the small victories in your relationship. And especially in the relationship with yourself is what I'm hearing. And this reads harmony, another number of balance. Not another number of balance, but actually I was thinking 6 in my head, and I don't know why, because harmony, balance, the number 6. And this is number 40, mouse spirit. So it looks here like you are attracting something calming in your life, but I'm also hearing adventure. So to me, Scorpio, this all says the same thing, safety. Because Scorpios are not going to get all adventurous with someone they don't feel safe with. You know how we are. We're very mysterious. We're very secretive. We think a lot, introspective, and we're going to eyeball you. And if you're going to put us in some kind of shady situation, we have to know all about it. We got to feel safe. And that's what I'm hearing. You're feeling safe. So there's this level of adventure, travel I'm hearing is coming up for you. Remember how I said I was feeling 6 and I don't know why? 6 of Cups. Look, this is something coming full circle. You could be attracting like someone from a past life, which is the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups often represents past life connections. Doesn't represent speaking clearly. Jeez Louise. 6 of Cups. So, this is good. This is good. This is someone, like I said, safety. You feel familiar, comfortable with the person. Interesting. Hold on. What else do we have for the relationship sector for Scorpio, please, for this week? I also feel like you're gonna have an energy here of what's the word? You're gonna be more able to commit in a relationship if that's something you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a committed situation, it's more available to you this week. There's good romantic vibes for self-expression. Like you're just going to feel super comfortable. I've got the Knight of Wands again and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is the second time the Knight of Wands shows up. You really might be attracting a fire sign. Comment below. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be anybody, right? This is a general reading. But with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is a new beginning, like something really concrete that feels good, and someone who's also grounded in their vision, like they have their I just heard like they have their shit together. That's how it came through. So that's good. That's good. And this person, I feel you're attracting someone who's also undergoing a transformation. Interesting. All right. I've got the Knight of Swords. You could be attracting more than one suitor, or this is someone who's kind of keeping an eye out on you, a little spy, right? Maybe checking on you on the internet, trying, looking up your socials. Like you've got someone's attention, and I feel like this person wants to know more about you. So be mindful of that. 1 second. And the 10 of Wands comes through to clarify the Knight of Wands. So look, the 10 of Wands, this person has been planting the seeds of fill in the blank, adventure, abundance, just in general planting seeds, taking action, daily intentional steps. And now they have gone and they've collected their harvest, and they are taking their harvest back to their home where they can relax, where they can just be, and they can enjoy their hard work, because a difficult road, right, is coming to an end. And at that end is adventure. At that end is something fun, what you've been wanting, because it's been heavy energy. And that's what I'm feeling like this week. You start to see that you are just across that finish line of success, and that things become more freeing. That's what I feel. If I could just explain to you that I feel like this weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So you might really get some, what's the word I'm looking for? Like like reassurance, I guess. I don't know. One moment. These cards fly. Ow. Hold, please. Thank you. Justice card comes through. So let's talk about that, Scorpio. I've got the Justice card with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I know that we're talking about our relationship portion, but the Justice thing has come through a lot for Scorpio. So whatever it is that you're attracting could be a Libra. Again, this is a general reading, guys. If you want to book a personal reading, head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, por favor. But when we're talking about this could also be like that justice coming through that we have been waiting for, especially if it is the karmic release of a past relationship because you're bringing in something new. And that's really important to understand when we're talking about eclipses in the 12th house. This is a major release to bring in something bigger than you could have imagined. This is big deal, okay? So take it how it resonates, but I feel like there is a lot of balance coming through for you because you've got the Six of Cups, you've got this Libra energy, justice, right? And we're in Libra season. So we are primed here to attract someone who's going to bring into our lives adventure, fun, community, right? This looks to be like someone who can hold their own, like someone whose cups are full, right? Who they have their own life and they're going to allow you the space. And when I say allow you the space, they're not going to fight you on this, right? So I don't know how else to word that, but it looks like there's, some really good stuff here. So before we get into the Chismosa cards because, guys, unless you're in separation, it's not really for you, but I would say this, stick around because these cards are something else. We also have the shadow work and the manifesting still ahead of us. But so far what I have here, Scorpio, is that things are definitely coming into balance for you. You will be releasing some old toxic things. If you're looking to break a cycle in which you eat, your sleep, anything like that, something rhythmic that you're trying to adjust, the support is here for you. Lots of transformations happening where choices will have to be made in order to pivot you into a higher and better timeline. It will mean leaving things behind and people behind, and that may feel difficult, but again, this is a time where you do it with grace. You do find out more information this week about things that have been dragging along. This is a time of karmic release, so expect major things to happen this week. Also, the other thing to keep in mind is on a global scale, you can start to expect to see things ramp up here, especially in the United States. That, again, be mindful of what you ingest, the media that you are trusting and believing, because we will find out, no doubt, what has been smoke and mirrors and for how long, putting many of us in a place of disruption. So, not to put anything fearful out there, but it is something that I have been seeing over and over again. So take pause and remember you can always turn something else on. Now, let's see what the Chismosa cards have to say for us all that are in separation. What is your person thinking? What are they doing? And again, if you are new to my channel, if you are the cross watcher, I don't hold back. I say it how it is because I'm a Scorpio. So, buckle up, Buttercup. Here it is. What's the person thinking? And I'm going to give you the real deal advice because you know how I feel about bringing in somebody who's, half an ass. Half an ass, half ass in it. All right. 1, 2, 3. They gave me 4. These two go together. And let's clarify. One moment. Oh my God. This came up last time. This. For those of you that are still dealing with that mess from last week, let it go. Because this one came up again, childhood trauma. We talked about this one. We talked about it. You can't fix anybody with some childhood trauma when they're... All right, hold on. You know who you are. 1, 2, 3. I'm about to give it to you, Scorpio. Buckle up. This reads, why do I feel this way? I want to treat you the way you deserve. Why I want to treat you the way you deserve? Why is your person, how long have they been unable to fulfill the treating you the way you deserve? What's that about? What's this childhood trauma again? Listen to me, Scorpio, and listen good because you know who you are. This one right here says childhood trauma, right? And then your person who you're in separation from says, you tame my demons. Let's go back to this devil card that showed up. Where are you? I'm going to give it to you now, Scorpio. You see this devil card here? You see these people in chains, right? Miserable, right? They don't know that they are trapped in some program of BS. Look here. This child, it's not your job to tame somebody's demons, honey. It is not your job. Male, female, I don't care where you sit on that side of the camera. My point to you is, if you are out here, and I say this with all the love, because this reads codependency. This screams like, I don't love this for you, Scorpio. Because when you are wrapped up in the energy of healing someone who isn't even asking for it, and that's the other thing, these people don't think there's anything wrong with them, right? You can't change these people. Put this Ace of Cups that you're trying to give to somebody else, put it on yourself. This is a time of self-love. Release this, because this is somebody who's expecting you to be their everything. Think about that. It's exhausting, because now you're not just, right, their partner. Now you're just not their masculine, their feminine, their everything. Now you're their therapist. Come on. Right? You're the therapist. And why do I feel this way? What's going on? I want to treat you. This is somebody who wants to do the right thing, but is constantly like falling back on poor behaviors. Now, more than one, like this 3 cards. So let's see. You deserve better. I'm scared of rejection. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. Look, I just felt that where somebody was like, oh, but they want to reach out. It's going to work. Stop. And I say that with love, because this is somebody who's conflicted. They have inner demons. They have childhood traumas. And truly, this is not something you want to carry with you. This is not a project that you want to carry with you. We all as humans and as adults have a responsibility to take care of our mental health and our physical vessels before we get ourselves entangled with other energies. We have to. Otherwise, we go into a situation like Swiss cheese, right? Just vulnerable and open. And then we attract others who are open and wounded. And then you become this codependent mess and this loop of energy that really doesn't ever shine independently, right? And then you create this false belief that you can't survive without each other. And that is exactly how an empath and a narcissist can end up together. And while it's a necessary journey, and watch episode 2 of Know Thyself, right? I'll link it to the end of this video. Even though it's a necessary journey for us to heal, it's one that the sooner that you become aware that you have the power and the freedom to make a different decision, you do, because you want to follow your dreams. Remember, this came out with choice. And if someone is holding you back and your gut is telling you like, oof, this is hard now, but what's it going to look like in a year, 2 years, 3 years? What's it going to look like if we have a whole ass family together? Then I'm stuck with that person forever. And this is somebody who's basically saying that they don't even know how to reach out. This is the most basic of things, right? Making a step, an intentional step to apologize, to love, to move forward. If they don't even know how to do that, this is someone who can't manage their emotions or their actions very well, leading you to be the one to do it. So remember, it's not so much that I'm trying to be a Debbie Downer, right? I'm just trying to explain to you, Scorpio, that when you are separated from someone, especially during this type of lunar event, right? It's because there's something better coming in for you. There's opportunity ahead, and you deserve that. So if you are in separation from someone and they don't know how to approach you and they wish you deserve better, then believe them. You do deserve better. So go create that life for yourself. Okay? Stop letting people hold you back. Shine brighter and brighter every time, right? And if they can't handle it, they're not for you, Scorpio. All right, my loves. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Let's look at the shadow work as we wrap up this week. What is the shadow work for Scorpio? Much love your way, guys. Please know that I say this stuff from experience. I'm a much older lady. Been through a thing or two. So this reads, I swear, guys, this came up last week. You saw me shuffle, and I do personal readings in between all this. This is really something that has come up. Number 22, sadness versus anger. Listen, y'all, I know Scorpios are really going through it because this release is happening because someone has pushed you to that point. Scorpios generally will let a lot of stuff kind of go with always that eye on you. But for us to walk away when we do it, it's so permanent. It's so permanent. And there's this feeling here of understanding two things. One is that sadness is anger without enthusiasm, right? It's that, and sadness is different than depression. Sadness is a temporary situation caused by an external situation, right? Something happens and you're sad about it, right? You lose something. Something didn't turn out the way you want. There's some sort of disappointment. And then Spirit's also saying, but there's also anger involved in that, right? Sometimes you go through this, like, how could they have done that to me? I didn't deserve that. They're getting away with it. But is any of that true? Is it a perception? Spirit is asking you to consider it's a perception. Is anyone truly getting away with anything? Do you need to carry a permanent situation or a permanent emotion for a temporary situation? This is master number 22. 22 is a builder, right? 22 is a number of like a number of working together and coming together in harmony and balance. And when you put that and relationship as well. So when you multiply the vibration of that, there's an energy here also of like, in order for you to be the best version of yourself when you are with other people, you first have to let go of this anger and resentment that you have towards yourself for allowing you to be in past relationships that didn't serve you, and also to kind of put to rest the vibration of sadness and know that it is temporary and you've made it through the other side. So it is that energy, especially because I feel this very strongly with those of us that are in separation from others, because deep down inside, you've been through the anger. Now the exhaustion is worn down. Now there's more of a sadness and a release, and it's okay, right? It's okay. It's a necessary part. So what can Scorpio manifest this week with the energy that we now find once we release what doesn't serve us? Center yourself. Center yourself. Take a few deep breaths to regain your center. Now you can approach life from a more mindful place. When you take out the emotional trash, when you stop giving all of yourself or even half of your energy to someone else, to a situation outside of you, you are then depleting your physical vessel. You're depleting your energy stores, and you don't have anything left for the most important thing you're here for, is you, to be honest. Again, it's a universe. And you can't manage anything else if you have fallen. So Scorpio, if you are a Scorpio who has fallen or you feel depleted, you're not alone, right? You can always come here and recharge. This is a place where we do come together and hold each other up because we understand how difficult it can be. But again, there is light at the end of this tunnel. Center yourself. Get a few deep breaths to regain your center. Breathe in the gratitude of the day, right? Breathe in the fact that you are alive, you are here, you are worthy, you are free from things that didn't serve you, you are shining brightly, you are waking up to your spiritual purpose. It doesn't get better than that. No matter how hard things seem right now, I promise you, it doesn't feel wonderful to grow. But what is amazing is to be able to look back a year from now and say, wow, well worth it. Center yourself. Now you can approach life from a more mindful, and I want to add intentional place. Scorpio, thank you so much for your time and energy and your comments, your likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been a life-changing experience to grow the Starseed community. And I just want to remind all of us that we are stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the very, very best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead, Scorpio, and shine brightly.